So, how is everybody today? I hope you are well. Matthew, it's good for you. I am happy to hear that. I hope you had a good weekend, both Matthew and Bruno. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as I said on the chat, we're going to be using a blanket and a bolster. You know the drill. We've done this many times. So let's already start rolling up our blankets because we want to start with that kind of chest opening and heart opening. So let's start rolling our blanket inwards to make some sort of tube. All right, so this is, it doesn't have to be perfect, but something like that, yeah? All right, so we're gonna place it as usual, 2/3 of the way up, and we're going to lie on that. We are going to place the bolster or the cushion towards the bottom so that we can place our calves on it. And we are just going to chill here for a moment, finding that spot under our backs, just under the shoulder blades. The idea is that when we place something, a prop's underneath our shoulder blades, so it's below the shoulder blades, not on the shoulder blades, yeah? We are able to expand the chest, we're able to expand the shoulders, open up the heart, lengthen the neck, make sure that your back of the head is nicely grounded. And there is no effort in the neck, and then calves on the bolster or the firm cushion. Close your eyes and let's start doing our 3-part breath. Tuning inwards, noticing the quality of the breath, noticing your state of being right now. Your chest expands, your belly, sides and back expand with every breath. You might hear some clicks and some pops as the vertebrae relax. Sometimes they kind of reposition themselves, and that's when we hear the click and the popping. All right, so I see more people have just signed in. So for those of you, please say hello. Go into the chat and say hello. All right, so let's continue with this 3-part breath. Inhale through the nose, chest, rib cage and belly expand. Top of the breath. Exhale, belly, rib cage and chest. Exhale completely. Continue at your own pace. Tuning inwards, noticing the sensations, so body scanning, noticing what's going on today. What can we relax? What else? What other muscle group? Maybe it's in the face, maybe it's in the belly, maybe it's in the feet. What can we relax to allow our chests to open up? Let's start this day, let's start this week with an open heart. Let's send positive thoughts, positive energy for our week, for our day, so that we can accomplish those things that we want to accomplish, our dharma. Noticing how you can breathe into your lower belly, lower abdomen, pelvic floor, diaphragmatic breathing. There is nothing more restorative than this, opening our chests with something below, reshaping our backs, because if you think about it, even when you sleep rounding forward. We're rebalancing our body, but at the same time, we are rebalancing our minds. Our calves, our knees are relaxed. And the reason why we place something under our calves is because when it lifts our legs, it also repositions the hips and the pelvis. And this way we're able to release the lower back a little bit more. So it's a combination between the blanket under our backs that is making our spine a little bit more arched, and the opposite, which is lifting our knees, makes our pelvic tilt, meaning the arch is not going to be so intense. So this is actually safer for many of us who have herniated discs, degenerative disease, lumbar spine pain, lower back pain. By placing something under our knees, we kind of soften some of that arching in the lower back that is so painful for many of us. Breathe a few more times. Can you bring a smile into your face? Can you set an intention for the day, for the week, with positivity? To send that energy into your body and also to your cells and also into yourself in the future. Without getting too mystical, let's just send good wishes to ourselves. All right, so start bending the knees, planting your feet on the bolster, and then just pushing it or rolling it away from us. All right, look at the screen if you don't know what I'm talking about. Like we always do, this is one of the best stretches out there as well. Keeping your prop underneath your back is optional. So your body will tell you whether you want to keep it there or not, or you want to wiggle and find a spot that is a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to windshield wipe. Oh, slowly. And let's just keep our knees there on that side. In my case, it's the left side, but it doesn't matter. It's whichever side is comfortable for you to be looking at the screen. Neck is long. Can we relax our shoulders and arms and upper chest? And let the twisting happen from the middle and lower part of the back, as well as from the hips and the lower back. The knees are getting a little side stretch inward. So there's an inward and external rotation of the hips depending on the leg. In my case, this feels a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm going to wiggle my chest in a way that it's more sustainable. I had to lower the prop, or let's say raise the trunk of my body, because it was just not in the right spot. So, modify as needed. It's your body. It's your wisdom. Your body will tell you what's right. Can you release your hip muscles a little bit more to help you go into that a little bit deeper? So this is an acupressure massage, because the prop, if you still want to keep it, because you can always remove it, is pressing into that part of the muscle on the side of the spine. So it's pressing against it. It's like, acupressure, like acupuncture, but without using needles. Inhale your knees up. Exhale, let the knees drop to the other side. The neck is still long. The shoulders are still relaxed. Possibly closing your eyes and still breathing 3-part breath. Sending the air to wherever in your torso that it can go. Relaxing the intercostal muscles, the rib cage, so that you can breathe as 360 as you can. Of course, we're twisting, so it's a little bit more challenging. Breathing deeply. Exhale completely. Stay there for a few more breaths, noticing how you can release your hips a little bit more. All right, come coming back, knees come up once again. And let's start windshield wiping a little bit more actively this time, side to side. Can you notice which side is tighter? Can you notice if there is one side of the back that is tighter than the other? Think of this like a massage. Right now, you are massaging the glutes as you move your knees side to side. You're also massaging your middle back, the thoracic side of the muscles, side to side. Can you relax your belly? Can you relax your pelvic floor? As you continue to massage yourself, this gentle twist. All right, next time we're gonna go a little bit deeper. All right, so for this, the prop is really optional. So you might want to remove the prop from underneath you because we are going to lift the bottom leg, whichever knee is closer to the floor. We're gonna lift that leg and we're gonna cross our legs. Imagine if you were sitting on a chair and you crossed your legs, bringing the weight of, in my case, it's the left calf, onto the outside of the right knee, all right? So it should be comfortable. It shouldn't be bone on bone. But then that's gonna help you to get a deeper stretch on the right hip. So if this is too intense because of the prop, we're gonna remove the prop, like I'm doing, and then coming back to the cross-legged hip stretch, IT band stretch mostly. There's so much we can do with our bodies without really using any props, right? Breathing deeply. Few more breaths here. Really sending our attention, our focus into the hips, into the glutes, into all those areas that are being stretched. And along with the breath work, send a message of relaxation to avoid any muscles being involuntarily contracted, to allow you to go deeper into these stretches. Let go of the crossing of the leg. We're gonna go for the other side. Let the knees drop towards the other side. In my case, it's the right side. Again, I'm gonna lift the bottom leg in case it's my right side and cross it over and around so that the weight of the right leg is falling on the left leg, helping me to open up this hip stretch. But I don't, really feel it's the hip opening as well as the IT band stretching. The knee is going, the left knee is also kind of being pulled down through the weight of the other leg. And breathe. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Your throat, your face are relaxed. Let go of the crossing of the legs. Bring the knees pointing upwards. We're going to grab both knees with both hands, keeping your sacrum on the floor. Start pulling your knees towards yourself, towards the shoulders. So why do we want to keep our sacrum, that means like the tailbone, on the floor? Because that is also a way to isolate the stretch into the hips and the glutes. If we start rounding that tailbone and lifting that tailbone, then we get more of a lumbar stretch. Right now, that's not the point. The point is to continue stretching the hips as well as the glutes. Beautiful. Make some circles, the kind of hip stretches, the exercises we just did are pretty intense. So when we do circles with the knees, we are kind of rinsing off any residual tension. Then let's circle the knees into the other direction. Mindfully, slowly studying the sensations as we rotate our hips in circles, the knees in circles, massaging the lower back. All right. Beautiful. All right. Now let the feet fall, the knees come towards the side, and then roll over onto the side and come up. We're going to try something different with the towel. So I'm going to get closer to the camera so that you can see what I'm talking about. So the idea here is that we're going to use the towel and we're going to roll it around our ankle. So look at the screen. So I'm bringing the rolled up towel on my ankles, on the top part of the feet, and then I'm doing some sort of I'm rolling it inwards like a pretzel. So I end up having the extremes of the towel, can you see, on my hands. So once again, I place the tube on my top ankles, and then I bring it inwards like a pretzel, and then I pull him up. All right, so like this. That means that my ankles are tightly bound. That you need, so pull up, really pull up so that you feel that ankle, the pressure over the ankle. And then we're gonna use that as a way to allow our hips to open up safely. So if you pull that in tightly, now let your knees fall towards the sides. And now roll onto the backs and let your knees fall sideways. That's kind of a way to protect your hips from going too deeply. This is more of a restorative way of really doing this sideways hip opening. All right, so let's once again broaden the shoulders, lengthen the neck. Breathe into our inner hips. This is a pretty extreme, not extreme, but a pretty intense hip opener, externally rotating. And you'll notice that because we have that towel around the ankles, that's supporting the ankles, but it's also supporting the hips so that we're able to go into this stretch a little bit more gently. We're going to stay here for about a minute, so let's continue breathing into our bellies, diaphragmatic breaths. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax your spine, relax your abdomen, your pelvic floor. Can you breathe in a little bit more deeply? The deeper you breathe, the more you tone and trigger your parasympathetic nervous system, which allows you to relax, which in turn allows you to go in deeper into the stretches. Relaxing completely, tuning inwards meditatively. Just tuning into the sensations of the body, the sensations of the hips. That's already a great way to distract the mind from the monkey mind, the mind like that hamster that keeps running inside that wheel. as we just focus on sensations of the breath, sensations of the body, the subtle sensations, we're able to calm the mind. Can you notice that already you've been able to relax your hips a little bit more than when we first got into the stretch, just by the use of breath, by the use of meditation along with breath? It is magical, the stuff we can do. We don't need props, we don't need much, just ourselves, just focusing inwards. Such a beautiful way to start the day, such a beautiful way to start the week. And now I invite you to bring one hand over your lower abdomen, the pelvic area, and one hand at the heart center. But make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Make sure that your elbows are still relaxed on the floor. Your elbows and shoulders should be relaxed, as is your neck, your face. Relax the tongue, soften the lips, soften the jaw. And notice any subtle sensations that happen when you place your hands on your body. There is an energetic exchange between skin to skin. Science has proven that when we receive touch from others or even ourselves, that triggers not only a neuronal exchange, but a hormonal exchange as well. A hormonal reaction, so happy hormones, relaxing hormones, and they come from touch. Why that happens, they're still figuring it out, but some theory says that it's the electromagnetic field from our hands into our body. Our hands give off a lot of energy. That's why a lot of healing practices such as Reiki, they allow people to heal because they allow people to relax. So when we place hands on ourselves, it's also a one very quick and easy way to help us to relax the organs that are being touched, as well as systemically the rest of the body and the mind. So breathe into your hands, if that makes any sense. Breathe into your hands, focusing on the sensations of those body parts where you're placing your hands. Relaxing your hips maybe a little bit more, relaxing your face. We're going to change the hand order. Whichever hand was in the pelvic area, bring it towards the heart area and vice versa. So now we still have our hands on our body, but just the different side. And notice how this feels differently. 3-part breath, inhaling completely and deeply. Exhaling, releasing, letting it all go. Beautiful. Few more breaths like this. Self-love, self-care. Connecting to yourself, connecting to that energy that resides inside of you. That energy that is behind all your strength, your biology, your energy. That's the energy that created you at a molecular, cellular level. The force that keeps you moving forward, doing whatever it is that you do. The energy behind your dharma. And even the energy behind your karma. Let's all take a deep inhale together. A little more air. Sip in a little more air. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, side out. Release the hands and start to bring your knees up using your hands. Start to help yourself to lift your knees up. Oh, maybe it's a little sore. So we're gonna do a few more windshield wipers. Remove the blanket from your knees, from your ankles. Let's just do some sweet windshield wiping, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, and just bringing the knees side to side. That is going to rinse off any residual tension or tenderness in the hip area. Once again, let's grab the knees with both hands and pull gently, first with the tailbone, the sacrum on the floor. Can you pull in a little bit more? Can you pull in a little bit more? And now release the tailbone, let it lift if it wants, and do a few more circles in one direction and then the other direction. Beautiful. So we are going to go into the last part of the class, which is Yoga Nidra. All right. So imagine Shavasana. Imagine corpse pose, where you're going to extend your arms diagonally away, your legs diagonally away, making sure that you're not touching anything. You might want to bring something under your head, you could also bring the bolster under your calves if that feels good. This is, free form, and even the blanket unrolled under your head so that the head has a little bit of a rest, a more gentle, softer rest. Relax your neck, relax your arms, and just listen to my voice. Just listen to my guided meditation. So Yoga Nidra is about body scanning and focusing on different body parts. And just keep your eyes closed. If your mind drifts away, that's fine. Just come back. Whenever you're ready, just come back to my voice. All right. So let's start 5 minutes of Yoga Nidra, making sure that your body's completely relaxed, arms and legs spread out. With your mind's eye, start to bring your attention into your right foot. What are the sensations on the sole of the foot? Temperature, texture, subtle sensations. Focusing on the sensations and relaxing the body parts as I name them. The sole of the right foot, the big toe, second toe, the third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toes are relaxed. The top of the foot, the sole of the foot, the ankle, the shin, and the calf are relaxed. The right knee, the right thigh, the right hip, the right inner hip are are relaxed. Now focusing on the pelvic floor, the pelvis, the glutes, the right hip, the right rib cage, the right ribs, the right pectoral muscles, the right shoulder blade are relaxed. The right hand, the bottom of the hand, the top of the hand, the sole of the hand. The right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger are relaxed. The right wrist, the right forearm, the elbow, the right bicep, the right tricep, the right shoulder, the right arm is relaxed. Bringing our attention to the left foot now. Left foot, the left sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the fifth toes are relaxed. The left ankle, the left shin, left calf, left knee, left thigh, left hip, left glute. The left leg is relaxed. The left side of the body, the left waist, the left rib cage, the left shoulder blade, the left shoulder is relaxed. The left hand, the thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger are relaxed. The left wrist, the forearm, the elbow, the left bicep, left tricep, and the shoulder are relaxed. The lower part of the spine, the middle of the spine, the top of the spine, the lower abdomen, the upper abdomen, the chest, both pectoral muscles, the throat is relaxed. The back of the neck, the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead, the eye socket, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw, the roof of the mouth, the tongue of the mouth, the lips, the chin, the throat, the heart. The whole body is relaxed. Now start to count from 11 to 1. Backwards counting. Inhale and exhale is one round of counting. So let's inhale together. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely for 11. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply for 10, and so on and so forth at your own pace. Knowing that when you tune inwards, you're able to tap into that force, that energy that some people call your higher self, your true wisdom, your pure consciousness. When we let go of the mind, when we let go of the ego, we are able to tap into that divine energy, that divine force, guiding force, inspirational force, guiding force. It's always there for you. All you need to do is allow yourself to tap into it. And wherever you are in the counting backwards, just let it go. Let's all take a deep inhale as a class. A little more air, a little more air, a little more air. And sigh it out through the mouth, exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply. Rib cage, belly expand. A little more air, a little more air. Exhale through the mouth, let it all go. Beautiful. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Wiggle your hands, start to wake up your body. Move your neck side to side. Move your knees side to side. And let the knees fall onto your right side, the sun side. Bring the rest of your body over onto the right and use your hands to push yourself back up into an upright cross-legged position. As we come to the end of today's class, let's bring our hands together in prayer mudra to set an intention for the rest of the day. Bring your hands, bow your head forward, a chin to chest gently. And set the intention that you wish for yourself today. What is it? And send that intention to every cell, every atom, every piece of your body. Your physical body, your energetic body, your spiritual body, your emotional body. Project that intention towards the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Feel it. Tune into that energy. With an internal side, inner smile. Slowly lift up your head, let go of the hands and start opening your eyes. Slowly taking in the room. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. I wish you all an amazing day, an amazing week. I hope you come tomorrow for Meditation Tuesdays. So Meditation Tuesdays is a little bit of stretching and a lot more of meditation. So I hope that you will join me. And for those of you who are watching this as a class replay, namaste to you too. Please visit my website, daviditohealing.com. Please also consider donating any amount. The information is here on this part of the screen. My Venmo, my PayPal information. With your donations, I am able to reach out and offer my class through YouTube to the entire world. So your support is highly appreciated. All right, namaste to you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. For the people that did sign in, Matthew, wonderful to have you in class. And Bruno, I hope that today's class was good for you. And apologies for the late start. You know, technology is not always helping, but thank you for your patience. Namaste, namaste, blessings to you all. Hope to have you in class soon. Goodbye. Namaste, namaste, Matthew. Thank you very much for coming to class today.